starting soon, so we are jumping into this.
Man, I love our subscribers. They're so supportive. They do all of our plugs for us in chat. We didn't even ask them to. They just showed up on there like, hey, plug.
All right, so
bad.
we're
I'm
into
talking
Knife
over the intro, aren't I? Okay, good,
Yeah.
good job, Rick. Counter-Strike.
Okay. This is quite all right. We are live in the knife round here, and gonna just see the lineup. We got one player, Parkour. I love the jump knives, but not always the most effective. Looks like the CT side is going to have an early advantage here, and HLTV.org just showing they're not playing around. That's actually Lerpus getting a 4K on on the knife round. So first we saw PETA do it. Now it's going to be Lerpus himself. So they're going to be staying on the CT side. Not a big surprise there. It is a slightly CT-sided map. Definitely when you're in this kind of pug environment. Certainly will be. And if we take a look at the gear here, it's going to be the counter-terrorist with all armor except for Striker. He's got a kit. So this is going to make sure they can kind of retake a site and have enough time to defuse early on. Maku grabs one, grabs a second one. Can he get a third? Nope, that's going to be reactive. Being very reactive. The terrible puns are real, and they're going to be heading into the B site. One player in checkered. And here they go. Only one player left. That's going to be Kegyo. Goes down, so it is now only Lerpus and Daredevil. Daredevil from... Actually, both players from the heaven position. They're just going to be jumping down. No, actually staying up. They're just making me look like a liar. That's going to be Lerpus getting one. And as he drops down, that's going to be Daredevil falling to his death. So good game. Picking up the pistol round and looking fairly impressive doing so.
Yo, dude, they had pretty much an answer to everything the CTs threw at them there. But, of course, you have that second round scout buy because that's... You know, they released the patch to kind of encourage that. We've been seeing a lot of that today. Upgraded pistols and armor for the CTs after that loss. A scout in the hands of Tommy. Here as the terrorists are just pushing about, looking for a pick here. An overextended CT perhaps. And that will be Striker, who is caught in mid. And that's an early advantage for goodgame.ru. So hopefully they can build on that. The bomb files its way out mid. Keigo and Daredevil both playing A, and perhaps it looks like a mid to A here if I were a betting man. Maku and Tommy both playing in bomb site B, and Maku will quickly see House outside useless in outside B, and puts him down. Exo gets another frag, and this round is not going exactly how the CTs has envisioned it. Tommy is going to go down with the scout. Daredevil with a 5-7 and armor is the last remaining hope for the CTs here. There are a couple terrorists that are low. This could be mildly expensive here as Daredevil takes down one. The bomb is planted at B, and on highway is another one. Oh, Daredevil gets a second with the 5-7. Can never count that weapon out. One of the most underrated pistols in the game. The armor penetration is just stupid on that gun. So it's great for the second round. A gun commonly overshadowed by the CZ. And a save here from Daredevil, who bumps his score up to a 2-1 here in round number 2. As the bomb ticks away to a close. Goodgame.ru will win this round. But at what cost? They lost 3 buys. And they will be buying again, however. They will be doing it at kind of reaching deep into their pockets to do it. And they pick up that victory going into round number 3. And the CTs just biding their time, going to probably, I imagine, save one more here. And no buy at all, Sprawll here for the CTs, not even armor.
Yeah, it looks like they're going for...
That's it.
Yeah, exactly. And actually going for a mid take here. All the CTs are pushing mid at this point, but not getting more aggressive once they get there. So they are just going to be waiting, kind of stacking this position, hopefully for them. Good game just kind of falls into this trap, so to speak. But so far, nothing going on quite yet. House and Reactive actually heading over to B. They're going to spot one up inside of Vents and can't get the frag, though. Daredevil will grab that one. He eventually will go down, but Striker will get another. We're on to a 3 versus 3, and the bomb is out mid. They will take him down, so 2 versus 2, but the bomb is down with the CTs. They should be able to collect guns. Yep, AKs on both sides, and now the tables have turned. We have 2 Galils for the terrorists, and a bunch of AKs for the CTs. Kegyo will get taken down to 38 HP via that HE grenade. But Reactive Anakim. Both just outside of A main here. And again, they have to get the bomb. 30 seconds on the clock, and I don't really know what's going on, to be honest with you. They don't really have the time to be doing this big flank, but it looks like it's going to be the case anyhow, and I think they're hoping to catch both CTs on the bomb in mid and win via frags, and that's basically the only way they can win at this point. Reactive gets one, and it's down to only Kegyo. Can he get it? 10 seconds left. He will get the first frag. Can he get a second one? He's going to have to push it very quickly, and that's going to be Kegyo. Huge round for HLTV, holding that position, and yeah, HLTV going to win that eco.
That's big. That's big. That's exactly what they need. The terrorists. Remember how we were talking about how expensive those rounds, those victories were for the terrorists? You're exactly seeing the result of that right now. An immediate save, a full save for the terrorists right now. Good game.ru. Just a couple of upgraded pistols, it looks like. P250s. Still a lethal weapon if you're in close. Maku is going to push up into a smoke outside B in mid. Some fire exchange between Kagyo and some terrorist combatants here as the bomb is dropped outside B. And almost all of the terrorists, pardon me, pushed up towards that site. Exo is working a lurk here at Squeaky Door. He hasn't opened it just yet, not alerting the enemies to his presence. However, Daredevil not buying this fake, and he is still hiding out in B. House does get the opening frag onto Tommy. And now holding from sight is Maku and Striker, both getting kills here. Maku getting another, and suddenly 4 kills immediately for the terrorists, or the counter-terrorists, pardon me. And Reactive, the last remaining member of GoodGame.ru, will go down. Not an expensive round for the CTs. Playing very disciplined there, not rushing or getting separated from a teammate there to risk losing a gun. They will save, I think, almost all their weapons. I believe Striker bought. However, it's 2-2, and right now HLTV.org is in good position to take round number 5.
Yeah, they are going to be heading over at least 3 of the terrorists to this A site. Bomb is down at mid, and none of them are actually around it. So they're going to lose one near the B side. Is good game. Like I was just saying, Anakim, he's the only one near the bomb, but it is down near mid, and actually if Striker decides to get aggressive here, which is honestly looking to be what he's trying to do. He's kind of checking the angle, see if he can peek through, and oh, what do you just stumble upon there, Striker? It is a beautiful bomb. So he's going to be calling that out to his teammates. Hey, they might be getting aggressive over at A, but they don't have the bomb. So that is very important information. Tommy will get a frag, and he's actually going to get a double. One more player at Squeaky closing the door, and they're going to know that he's there. So one frag for good game, picking up that AK-47, but they will return. So only Reactive left inside of Squeaky, and he did close the door not too long ago, so I imagine that they have a good clue on whereabouts he has gone. 30 seconds left on the clock. And what is he going to work here? They're going to be flashing, Daredevil flashing Tom. Was trying to flash him into A main, but actually just literally flashed him. And Lurpus now checking inside of A main, realizing there is no one there, and they're going to pre-fire a little bit. Ooh, Tommy's going to get aggressive, and this could be the end of Lurpus as we know it. Is he going to peek through? And there he is! He jumps in, and Reactive
just handed that gun to him on a gold platter.
Exactly, but that's going to be Kegyo. We'll be able to trade back, pick up that gun. But, yeah, Tommy is going to lose his. We'll have to rebuy in this round.
Ripping pepperonis, dude. For sure. A buy for the terrorists this round. GoodGame.ru. Trying to tie things up here after losing 3 in a row when they won the first 2. Still struggling to gain traction. They haven't really been much for planning the bomb. Round number 2 was a bomb explosion victory. My stat sheet is telling me Striker started things off right away. House will be spectating the rest of this round as he drops that up. Reactive will pick it up and fall back, throw the bomb down, and go hunting with the AWP. Outside B is Anakim, just looking for a pusher. But the CT's playing quite disciplined right now. Daredevil playing forklift today, one playing mid, that is Tommy. Striker playing up close mid, watching for that boost. Kagyo playing checker from the vent, quick support into mid, he will provide for his team. Maku playing from headshot in B. He may have to contest against a few terrorists trying to rush here. Kagyo will be quickly rotating from that vent. That's such a great spot. I love to see more and more and more teams using it. because it gives you such easy rotation access. It's like a 1-second rotation to a different part of the map, so it's extremely valuable. And Tommy and Striker both ready to push right into B as well once this call comes out. Exo with the bomb outside B. He's got 2 teammates around him, and they're going to look to take B main here. And out come the terrorists, the bomb on the back of Exo. And starting things off, Daredevil gets a frag right away onto Reactive. Tommy gets another one. Maku finds a third, and it's all down to Exo now, who gets one. Kago is down, but Tommy will not let him escape with his life. Gets the kill, doubles up that lead, 4-2. Good game.ru, strapped for cash again. They could buy here and start collecting that loss bonus. We'll see what they choose to do, as round number 6 in the bags. HLTV up 4-2.
Yeah, like you were saying, pistols on the board for good game. And they're actually going to be smoking mid, double smoking mid, so maybe creating that wall of smoke so 2 of their players can go B vents, but that's not going to be the case with Striker, just right outside of that smoke. Now House is in an awkward position, and they do want to push towards B. The idea was to get those smokes down mid, go vents, and have a split, but Striker, having none of it, has a double so far in this round, and he's going to be mauling in a position that Reactive is going to have to kind of hold tight here, but gets the Glock kill. He's going to be able to flash and hopefully grab a gun for himself. He does indeed grab that, and you see Kagyo getting aggressive. They are going to get one, but Hanikim gets one as well, and peeking that corner, going to try and spam him is Kagyo. But getting aggressive is Reactive. Again, no armor on him, so if any bullets do touch him, that aim punch is going to be real, but doesn't matter. He gets that frag, 1 versus 2. This is a lot closer than it should have been, being that it's an eco round for good game. But getting very aggressive is HLTV.org, and it's resulting in more frags for good game. So we do see Reactive pushing up mid, and that will be Daredevil finally putting an end to the reign of terror, but again, 3 frags, not a bad situation for a good game.
HLTV confirmed winning this game right now, or at least this half. They're 3 rounds away from clinching it on CT side of D Cash for the VP Staff Cup. I'm RickyWrath casting with Sprawll, a excellent addition to our team here at RGN, so thank you for waking up and actually filling in for me. I mistimed when I was supposed to be awake and online for these casts, but nonetheless, we're both here now and both casting, and off to this round we go. Number 8, HLTV.org, still trying to build on this lead. Goodgame.ru not having an answer after the first 2 rounds. They were looking really sharp there, taking B on that pistol, and you know, they had a couple strats up their sleeve, but since then it's been a bit of a rough ride for the Russian. And Reactive does have the bomb in his possession outside A main. It's going to take that walk back and perhaps hit B, as they've done a few rounds in a row here. There are 2 ops on the map for goodgame.ru. House and Ahil. I'm not even going to go there, bro. House and his teammate both have an AWP. 4 rifles, 5 rifles actually for the CTs as they look to defend against an A hit here. So the audible comes out from the Terracide strat caller. The bomb is scooped up. In comes the setup. And waiting for the take are the CTs. There's quite a lot of reconnaissance on the map. The CTs feeling confident with an A take here. That's kind of the gamble. And in come the flashes into main, flashing all 5 members of GG.ru. And here they come. Striker starting things off with a bang. An M4 headshot. And in come the terrorist through the doorway. Oh, clotheslining his teammate with it, or his enemy with an AK was Reactive. And Tommy both getting kills, getting 2 kills, pardon me. And Kago comes in with a nice double kill as well. So the action happening fast and furious there, almost too much to keep up with. As Tommy got a doubler, Kago right again, or just quickly getting a doubler of his own. And just like that, HLTV.org up 4 rounds, Sprawll. And they have an AWP now.
They sure do, and that's going to be on Striker. It's been looking pretty hot with that. So we'll see if we can get anything done here. Take a look at the T setup so far. We're going to have PNZ just kind of waiting on the other side of the smoke and not really sure what's going on, honestly. They're just doing a bit of a pick strat at this point. House getting aggressive towards B. Reactive getting aggressive towards Squeaky, and Striker will put the end to PNZ. He tried to get aggressive mid, but the amount of players that we see there, we got 2 holding mid there, and Maku getting a beautiful spray down. He's going to be able to pick up 2 for himself. Only 2 Ts left on the map. 1 player in Exo and 1 player in Reactive over near Squeaky. Exo gonna get pushed here momentarily. Kagyo looking the wrong direction. That's gonna be a freebie for Exo. And you might see even another player here. Maku so lit at this point. That flashbang should work wonders for him, and it certainly does. That's gonna provide some safety to him. He's gonna head back into checkered, but no, he peeks out, and that's gonna be him going down. Tommy still in this position, though. And the bomb looks to be going back towards the A side. 25 seconds left on the clock. Reactive still in the Squeaky area, and really does need to get over towards the bomb. And that's going to be Tommy picking up that frag, and Reactive going to have to save here, more or less. Just a little bit of unorganized play at this point, coming out a good game.
Striker hasn't been quite as explosive. He's still top fragging with 9 kills, but he hasn't been quite as explosive as the last time we saw him play earlier today, which seemed like a lifetime ago. And I just want to point out that the sun has come out here on the west coast of beautiful British Columbia, Canada. Shout out to any North Americans tuning in. And shout out to all the Euros, too. That's great having you join us here at RGN on behalf of myself and Sprawll, who are pretty much running on purely on coffee right now. I haven't eaten breakfast, but Striker with the AWP now, trying to make his presence felt here. He is holding from mid the cat box or highway box, call it what you will. He's playing a crossfire with Kagyo. The bomb is up and headed towards bomb site A right now. Exo and Anakin both working lurking kills and trying to find a pick here before they hit a site. But the terrorists set up here to pounce, and they have a small window of opportunity here, but not before Daredevil is going to shut it down from Forklift right now. Lots of cover behind that, I guess, box right there at Forklift. He can jump on up top. He can get on the railing if he chooses to. He can go many places. Back into sight he'll go. And the Squeaky door is open. Reactive, looking for a pick at Toxic there. Tommy has supported him now at bomb site A. He's going to play from quad box, and in come the terrorist. Bomb on the back of Anakin. Getting the opening frag is GG.RU, and Striker returns back. Tommy gets another, so a good hold right now. Strong defensive play from HLTV.org, holding onto the site, shutting them down, and the terrorists are kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place right now, not able to breach the site, but they still have the bomb, and they're just going to work their angles here, maybe try and deathmatch their way into a victory here, as the CTs are still kind of hesitant about a full commitment to a site. Jumping onto the forklift, as I said earlier, is goodgame.ru. Tommy goes down right away, and now the Russians need one more kill to equalize here, but not if Kagyo has anything to do with it. He gets one. The bomb on the back of Anakin. 1 second left in the round. It's not enough time. In a 2v1 now, trying to save this gun is Anakin. He will do so, but just barely. GG.RU came close to a victory there, Sprawll, but wasn't quite enough to get the job done. Not even a bomb plant there, so they're going to be even a little bit more poor than they thought they would be.
Yeah, exactly. They got some frags importantly at the very end there, but not enough time to really make anything of it. So that's going to be another round on the board for HLTV. And once again, just kind of the standard good game pick strat. They throw Reactive over towards Squeaky. Right as I say that, he does come back towards A main. But just trying to work picks at this point. House is going to be in B halls. Anakim as well. They're smoked off at the moment. But as soon as that goes, I imagine they're going to try and work something over here. But the re-smoke. And Kagyo actually does get tagged. Not for very much. He's down to 74 HP. 3 terrorists now over towards the B side. Bomb is still down near mid, though. Exo and House still in the mid area. We do see that Maku and Kagyo are the ones holding B site. Might be challenged at some point. House does peek out into mid. Tries to spray towards Spindles at A highway. No one there currently. Actually, no. Striker is there. He just wasn't peeking at the moment, and he's going to jump up on to the Spindle. He missed 2 shots so far, but does know that House is in that vicinity. He is going to be able to flash out, and that Molotov unfortunately does not make it to the vent, and they actually were spraying thinking that was a counter-terrorist coming out of the vent, but it wasn't. And they're going to try and take site here, but there still is Maku on site. He's going to try and get that player down. What? He gets him through the box. Headshot. and it's only going to be reactive left here. He gets one. That's going to be Maku, but that's going to be HLTV cleaning up the round. Maku, 80% of the team. Not bad at all.
Yeah, Maku there, fishing for that ace, perhaps peeking a little liberally, but he did manage to finish that round with 4. And there you have your classic keyboard binds that everyone and their mother had since 1.6. You see Striker in chat, and a T-rush of bomb site B right now. 4 out of 5 terrorists are just rushing right up to a smoke here at B main. Go stop play as Tommy is playing in the vent. He's going to flash himself out, try and drop here, try and pick up a kill into checker. He's going to retreat with his life, but get killed quickly after by GG.RU on the flank. Striker and Maku both get kills, but it's an even trade. It's 3v3. There's no armor on some of the terrorists. They have CZs. Kago gets a little touchdown grenade there. The bomb will go down. They'll be able to add that to their wallets. Now it's all up to Anakin. Insight versus 2. Gets taken down by Striker. The bomb ticking away. Plenty of time to defuse. And Kago, like a boss, walking through the fire to get that defused. Padding the score a little bit there. 10-2. HLTV.org is running train right now on GD.RU.
Yeah, just nothing really working for Good Game, although they did get the bomb planted there. At this point, they kind of need their rounds. It's great that they got it down, they have more money, but with 2 on the board, they want to at least get a couple more before the half is concluded. We are going to see the bomb heading, looks like mid here, and actually PNZ does a little bit of damage to Striker through the box, so not a heck of a lot. Kagyo will open up the round, though. House is going down near the B site. And jumping onto the spindle, that was an interesting peek. Almost gets that is Striker. And actually does force PNZ to fall down off of that jump, or rather that boost spot. Ooh, he does see a foot up here, and oh, how did he miss that? PNZ is going to want that frag back, and now that he missed it, his position is known and nothing gained of it. So let's see what the CTs can do. He's close enough, though, that Striker has no idea, and PNZ just checking both angles at once. Very difficult to tell where he might get peeked from. But Striker, none the smarter that there's someone around the corner, and Exo actually gets that frag. PNZ looked like he was going to get that no-scope, but not quite the issue. And Exo, coming through the vents, does take down a player in B, actually getting another one. Maku goes down, so bomb is going to be able to go into the B site here. Lurpus being Tommy, and Daredevil still alive. So Tommy on the big flank, Daredevil coming from CT spawn. 4 terrorists alive, and this is exactly what Good Game needs here. Need to hold this spot, and they're going to spot one player. PNZ sees Lurpus, takes him down. So now it is only Daredevil left on the map, and we do see plenty of money on the board. He can definitely afford to try and retake, but he will get dropped by PNZ. But that's another round for Good Game, so hoping to get a couple more, use that momentum, finish at 10-5 maybe, win pistol. Who knows what can happen, right?
Perhaps. I mean, of course you want to win out as any team, but yeah. Play it safe. GoodGame.RU. They won that one, and hopefully they'll be able to win the 14th as well. Kind of continuing that trend, as they are doing a little bit better on the money department, but showing no worse for wear. Are the CTs still in quite good spirits right now, playing aggressively. Look at Tommy pushing all the way around to T-spawn, almost through Squeaky. Gets taken out by Exo. That is big. And now suddenly the CT is looking weak at A. Could this be a momentum shift between these two teams right now? GG.RU looking to try and take bomb site A, setting themselves up, and into the site they go, darkening the doorway of A main, looking to push right through. Daredevil holding off, killing one, but House will trade him out and take the site. It's a 3v4 retake now for the CTs, and you still have to worry about Anakin, who's playing still in mid, working the lurk, as GG.RU cleans up another kill. That will bring it to a 4-on-2. Make that a 4-on-3 as Maku picks up one with the AWP right away. In sight, there's one at forklift and one at quad. Anakin is still lurking in mid. Maku picks up another one, kind of second-guessing himself here. Hey, should I go for it? But there's not enough time on the clock. Kago will get one in mid. So the terrorists will win this round, but just barely, and mostly because HLTV org just said, hey, let's just save this round, as Maku finds another kill. That is 3 post-bomb plant kills for Maku that round with the AWP. So, GoodGame.RU is winning, but just barely.
Yeah, exactly. The round's coming very close. That bomb went off with 0 terrorists alive. The pick right before it did go boom. And we are on to round 15, last one of the half. And obviously spending all the money in the world are both teams. It's going to be an early pick, Striker going down. So that opens things up well for Good Game. Wanting to get another one in this half, obviously. Making it a 10-5 half that is doable to come back with. But at this point, they're just kind of waiting things out. Maybe they can get another peek, or another pick, rather, via a peek. And Daredevil, he's going to be peeking A main. Doesn't see anything at the moment, but next time he peeks, if he does go from the left side, EXO could have his number. But they're just still staying on site here. They do have Tommy quickly rotating over, and actually looks like all of them are rotating over. There will be one frag for Maku. He's going to call that he doesn't see anything else. You see Kegyo heading back to that mid position. House right by Vents. See if he can get anything done here, but the rest of the terror still inside of A main, and they will drop a molly, hoping that there's a player there. Tommy will get one. And this is going to be an A take coming from a highway. That was a beautiful flank there. It's going to be House grabbing one, but Kegyo still being a pest. He's going to be from truck. Does take out 2 players. It's all down to House, and they don't realize that he was coming from a highway. He's going to come up, try and make it happen. But 11-4 is the scoreline at the half.
So the Russians getting 4 rounds that half. And perhaps they'll do more here on the CT side as we switch halves here. On your scoreboards, I just want to point out right now, Maku's at 18 frags. He's 2 shy of the 20 bomb. There's only 1 in the double digits for the Russian team.
Do you know what the odds were on CSGO Lounge for this match? Or producer or anybody? I'm just curious.
72-28.
72-28. Okay, fair enough. Yep, HLTV being the favorite. So looking like those odds were fairly correct here. We do see Striker getting one. Tommy is going to put Striker down, and then Tommy himself will go down. So this is all down to Daredevil. He does get the bomb down, will get one. Can he get another one? Nope. That's going to be the end of the round, and Good Game picking up the pistol round. And I can't help but say that Tommy team killing someone on pistol, it's probably worst case scenario. That sucks. Never a good thing.
So when his teammates are buying, he'll probably just CZR if he's still suffering from that that TK right there. He is sitting at 2,200. There was a bomb plant, so I want to point out that there will be some aggressive purchasing of the weapons going into the next round. This round, however, upgraded pistols. That's a P250. All right, a Bison in the hands of EXO, super effective against a terrorist or CT that doesn't have any armor. If they do have armor, you're pretty much shooting BBs at them, which is annoying. But a 2-man boost, a 3-man boost, and they're all boosting mid. Okay, that's a strat that we're watching right now. Okay, cool. Continuing on with this round, a minute 15 left on the clock. 5 CT still stand. The first frag goes to GG.RU. They get the second, they get the third. They're going to look for the fourth here on Highway. Daredevil gets one, but it's not enough. And it's 11-6 now. Good Game.RU will have a little bit more money here, maybe upgrading that Bison from EXO. But like I said before, here is the aggressive buy, and Lurpus will buy as well. And we'll see what they do here with 5 AKs, trying to throw GG.RU for a loop. I guess they feel like they have the confidence to do this right now.
Yep, exactly. And Bomb is actually heading towards that B site. House pushed up mid. If they decide to do a boost, which isn't the case, but House will be ready for it. We do see some shots fired near the B site. But still no damage being done to any of the teams. Again, House in a very opportune position here. Just complete control of mid. He can give tons of information to his team, and here comes that boost I was talking about. House right below, and he is going to see 2. Can he get both frags? Ooh, he's got very little ammo, and he does get one. Striker takes him down, but Striker will go down shortly after, so the CTs looking like they might pick up this round as well. Only Kegyo and Daredevil left here. They are on the B side, and actually EXO, only player for the CTs over here. So So if they make their move quickly, they might be able to utilize this advantage that obviously they don't really know they have, but us being the overlords that we are, we can see everything that's going on, and two T's are coming up. They're going to try and force the issue, and XO does go down. They do trade. Daredevil will get dropped in. That's going to be the round. Reactive gets the last one, and no bomb plant. KGO decides to get aggressive after baiting.
Yeah, 11-7. Good game. .ru is in good position here to get even one round closer, given that there will be an eco round from hltv.org. We'll see if they have a strat up their sleeve here. They do have one CZ, a P250, and... Oh, sorry.
That sounds like...
I just wrecked everything in my room, but okay. Professional broadcasting here at RGN. Thank you for joining us. You can find me on Twitter here. But good game to RU. Oh, just shutting it down right now. Not even one kill for the Terrace until Tommy finally takes down one member. And Anakim will be there to clean up a 3-2 split in kills for the CTs there.
How much did he break, be honest?
How much did I break? A lot of beer bottles.
They're broken?
No, they just fell. But
okay, they just fell. Okay.
My room's going to smell like beer now.
Lovely. Well, probably did already, but that's okay. Just kidding. So funny.
Oh, I hate you.
I'm hilarious. What can I say? So anyhow, moving into this gun round, we can see Lurpus. He's going to be the one opping here and peeking at A-main, whiffs his shot, and that was an opportunity for HLTV to get an early advantage in this round, but PNZ actually gets tons of information and falls back. Now they got smokes going down. Actually, a double smoke. That's interesting. You would have suspected they would save that for when the other one did go away, and they're going to spam through. I believe that's Maku inside of there, not taking any damage. Striker, the only one that's taken a little bit so far in this round. But with the bomb inside A main, does seem like it will be an A play of sorts. PNZ is boosting up in sight, and I like this play from him. Kind of an awkward angle that you don't really suspect. So could get the opportunity to get headshot, so Tommy's going to take that. And Anakim still in sight, and they've got to know that he's still in sight. There's no way you can peek that without a boost, so they're going to call that still is there. Tommy will collect that. Lurpus looking pretty damn good with that op so far, and one player from Truck, that's going to be EXO. House does get a frag, so we are into a 2v3. Bomb is yet to be planted, 20 seconds left on the clock, but Tommy getting a hat trick in this round. That's going to be House putting the end of his reign of terror here. Grabs that Pro 90, but Daredevil will put him to bed. So another round in the books for HLTV. That's going to be the first one of this half for them.
2 ops. So gangster. So gangster. And to the top fraggers as well. On the scoreboard, 18 and 13 is your top fragger for the Terrorist. 18 and 15 is your top fraggers for the CT. So that's kind of the pit. No one really lagging behind. I mean, EXO is sitting at 8 and 17. He's really the only dead weight in this game. Lots of even effort here from either roster as the bomb is thrown down in the middle of mid. The CTs fill out their positions here. Watching that counter boost is House. Playing that spot again. I'm not quite sure the Terrorists will fall for that a second time as Kago and his merry band of terrorists look for an opening frag here, trying to find any sort of opening for their team in mid. And I'm sure House hears this. Certainly he hears this. 2 terrorists bunched right up in mid. He's going to call for some backup here on Cat. Peeking the cat box is Kago. Going to try and find a kill here from the mid entrance T side. Smokes go down, the wall of smokes. Great stuff. However, catching a dink is Kago. Maku goes down as well. Spraying away are the CTs right down through mid, looking to do as much damage as possible. That grenade will finish off Kago. Striker also going down to the famous fire of the CTs. And in B, finally, Daredevil getting the ball rolling for the Terrorists. Looking to plant this bomb, pick up a couple extra bucks going into the next round as Tommy is going to hold, and not quite sure why he wasn't peeking at B main, but nonetheless he is taken down. Daredevil, the last hope for the Terrorist, is going to have to ace to do it here, and he is holding from default spot in sight, and he cannot finish off the round. EXO will get a frag, bringing him up to 9 kills in total. That was a 2 kill round for Daredevil, the only Terrorist to get a kill that round, and House gets 3. So good stuff from the Russians as they are within 3 rounds here going into the 22nd. Perhaps we'll have another game that's very close.
Yeah, we see a Pro 90 on Anakim, deciding to rock that once again. And he had that inside of a site last we saw him play. So we'll see if he can get anything done there. House, gonna open things up very quickly here. Gets a pick mid. Striker is gonna be sitting on the bench. Eco round from HLTV.org. Got 3 CZ75s on the field. Kagio already dropped from the boost. It's going to get taken down by House, so a double for House so far in this round. And the rest of the T is over near the A site. Lirpus being Tommy. He's at Squeaky. You see Maku and Daredevil. Tommy does get a frag, so they're going to be heading into site here. And there is a P90 on site. Tommy will put an end to it, though. And it is Daredevil and Tommy. Tommy gets taken out. Only Daredevil. 1v3. He's going to peek out, tries to get a frag, gets very lit, and will get put down. So that's going to be another round for Good Game, putting them up to 10 till 12. 10 till 12. 10 to 12. What I was attempting to get at there.
English is hard, dude. I mean,
it really is. You don't find
really
out until you're actually casting how hard English actually is.
I know, right? People
like,
always
I can
give
talk
casters
just
such
fine
a rough
regularly.
time. But, yeah.
Yeah.
Put me in public and break. Put me in the cast and all of a sudden I make the dumbest mistake. I get tricked every day by our crew here at RGN. So I make some colossal mistake. And perhaps a colossal mistake here from HLTV.org. As they are down. They have lost 2 in a row after winning the 20th. And since then, it's been all GG.RU. They're within 2. HLTV.org just down to their insurance rounds here. 2 AWPs on the map for Dcash. So Tommy and Maku both feeling hot-handed with the AWP, hoping to get an opening pick here. Smokes go off, defensive smokes for the CTs at A main. Kago pushing around the smoke, looking to find a crack in the smoke and get a pick. Nope, there isn't one, so he's just gonna have to wait for it to dissolve. As it does so, Good Game has a player boosted up very high in that swag spot, but oh my gosh, Tommy peeking it wisely so, and flashing himself out is the Russian, looking to jump down and get a frag here, but he's actually going to fall back to back site in A. Anakim does pick up Kago. Striker returns back. More trades. It's 2-on-3. The terrorists are up a man here. Short-handed are the Russians as they look to hold on bomb site A. And House gets 1 frag. House gets a 2nd frag. Tommy trades back 2v1. It's all up to Lirpus, the writer for HLTV.org. Oh, spots him in a truck, and he's going to smoke him off. Try and pick up this bomb inside. He's got 15 seconds to clutch this round. We'll see what he does here as he moves in. 10 seconds remaining. Not quite sure if he sees... He does realize how much time is left. There's 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds. He's 4 seconds to plant. Is he going to get the bomb down? No, he will not. Wisely so, House pushes in with the CZ. Given that there were 2 members left, he had that luxury of pushing in and not having to worry about the fake plant. And that's going to pay dividends right now as the terrorists strapped for cash in the 24th. Only up by 1 round, will be saving.
Yeah, this is getting very, very close. HLTV trying lots of things, but only 1 round on the board on the T side. So let's see if they can make anything happen on the eco. It's going to be Tommy, first one out. He's actually just going to stay in checkered with the bomb while the rest of his team takes sight. So we are going to see a lot of frags happening very quickly. Reactive does go down, but it's now only down to Tommy. And again, he had the bomb. Not quite sure why he stayed in checkered, but he is still alive here. Will peek out, and House is going to put the end to that, and it's another anti-eco round in the books. Only 1 frag for HLTV.org.
Yeah, 12-12, all tied up, man. 5 AKs for HLTV.org. Don't really think they're looking for that op anymore. So this could be the biggest, maybe the biggest upside of the day here, as those lopsided odds are suddenly looking very tasty to an underdog better right now, as it's 12-12 in round 25. Action underway quickly, smokes and flashes, everything you got being thrown at the wall here in bomb site B. A trade here, 4-on-4. The CT is a little bit lit. House is at 22 HP. Daredevil gets taken down by Reactive. Maku trades back, and pushing the B main CT side is Striker, really trying to hem off the CTs here, but from heaven, House with a big frag. And now it is all down to Maku and Striker in a 2v2 versus House and Anakim. Both players, actually all players on the map know where each other are. We'll see how this unfolds here as Striker playing from the B main entrance T side. And there is one more. Oh, the Maku's taken down backside. And it's all up to Striker. He can't get the kill on House. It's so close. He's at 11 HP. And House, not dealt with in heaven, will drop from heaven like an angel to get that defuse and that victory and that first lead since the pistol rounds of the first half for GG.RU. They're back in it, boys.
Yeah, no, Good Game is looking good here. Looking good. And they got 12K on House right now, so he is the bank of goodgame.ru. And again, it's been difficult for HLTV on this T side. Only picked up one round not too long ago. We were 11-4 at the half, and it looked like it was going to be HLTV kind of closing things out early. And we were talking about how the odds, oh yeah, that makes sense, that makes sense. Well, the odds are kind of changing a little bit here. Now with Good Game up one round, things have kind of switched around, and House will grab a frag early on. Maku goes down. Looks like it is going to be Events play. Striker takes significant damage before getting in there, though. And Kagyo, same issue with him. So they have made it in here, but now the issue is, can they keep this site? The bomb has not made it to the site yet. Kagyo will take down Reactive. Tommy will get a frag as well, so they're actually going to take the man advantage is HLTV here. And they have taken the site as well, so post-plant positions for the Terrace, 4 alive. 3 for goodgame.ru, and looking to tie things up here is HLTV. Are they going to try for the retake? And if you look at Anikim's position, it seems like they're just going to work exits, but maybe they're miscommunicating here because Anikim looking for some sort of flank that just doesn't exist, and EXO should be able to pick up this AWP and save potentially, but staying in a position that is very dangerous. There is going to be one kill. Striker going down, but there is another player here, Daredevil. Is EXO going to be able to take him out, and is he going to be able to survive the bomb? 15 HP, so that was scary. Legs, the player there. Please, oh, he peeks out again, but that was very, very dangerous with 15 HP.
Yeah, that was a rock star play right there. Pushing up into heaven to try and escape the ire of the Terrace. Letting him go by. Unfortunately, just legging him. But we're all tied up here. That's 2 barn burners in a row, eh? Like, we're talking 2 games that are in past round 25. Our last game went to round number 30 between NaVi and NIP staff, and now here we are in the 27th. GG.RU versus HLTV.org. Pushing, oh, right down mid is Kago, marching his way right to highway, and gets some CTs pretty low there, but GG.RU has the answer for it, and they are standing up a man. 5-on-4 here. The Terrace haven't really shown the bomb. It's bomb site A yet. And Reactive still has to rotate from B. So does X. Kago gets an opening frag here as they take from Cat all the way into A. And they're going to plant the bomb. So a great strat there. Kind of finding a weakness in the play of GG.RU. And hopefully... Oh! A dink right away onto Kago playing from quad. It's a 4-on-4 retake. The CT's so low. And they have enough money to risk it. Tommy gets a frag with the AK. Perhaps they will err on the side of caution and save, and it looks like that will be the call here, as EXO is going to fall off into Z along with his teammates, finding their way to safe positions here. The Terrace, realizing this, are now going to push. Maku's going to march over to truck side, try and find a pick in to spawn, not get one. But a save here for the CTs, and there you have it. 7 members on the map, surviving that round. 14-13 HLTV. Still staying in this one. You can't count them out. That's their 3rd round of this half.
Yeah, apparently finding an answer, and that was take mid quickly, work A highway, and even though they didn't have like a split through A main, that was the original plan, but PNZ kind of put a stop to that. They were able to push on in after smoking things out, and good round for HLTV. So it does look like it's going to be a straight B take, and that could be a little bit scary for them. They've not had a ton of success here. Again, they have obviously won a round or 2 in this site. I think actually 2 technically. But we are going to see House taking down Tommy. Striker will get reactive. Trading back again though. This is a 4v3. Bomb has been planted. Kagyo in that post-plant position sees one player. Beautiful shot by him. That's going to be House going down, evening things up. Again, Striker very lit. Only player not right at full HP pretty much, other than obviously EXO. Has 3 damage done to him, but nothing too major, and Maku does take down PNZ. evening things up, or not evening things up. I don't know why I keep saying that, but the bomb is going to tick away, and this is going to be a round for HLTV. So making things a match point, Good Game has to save, and this could be the end of Good Game as we know it. One round left, and not a heck of a lot of money on the side for Good Game. They should be able to, the players that save should be able to drop other players, but still a little bit of a scary situation here.
Playing for the tie, yo. I like it. I like it. Maybe OT? Is that? Yeah, I'm sure the GG.RU betters right now are definitely white-knuckled, holding on to their chairs or what have you, wherever you're watching from. And again, we thank you for tuning in here to RGN, as House is going to peek mid and quickly fall back to Cat. Perhaps a quick call from the CTs here, kind of dragging the attention away from mid, and they're going to exploit that. Kaga walking right out mid is going to have a short angle here on House at Cat, and he will drop him. Converting is the terrorist, however, trading right back are the Russians, making that a 4-on-4. And now 4 AKs and AWP for the terrorist team. Tommy holding on to that scoped weapon. A pistol for Anakin still. He does have armor, a FAMAS, and 2 M4s for the CTs. That's what they have left to work with in this game, as